The University of South Dakota is the oldest public institution of its kind in either Dakota. And there's a tremendous tradition of 150 years there.
It was founded like in the second year of the Civil War. This year will be the 100th D-Days that they're celebrating.
I came in as a junior, and I just felt when I left the university I had a whole lot more self-confidence. I think I grew up a little bit.
I was able to challenge myself, stretch the boundaries, and prove to myself that I can do more than what I could ever think of doing.
Because of the University of South Dakota, I was able to enjoy a fabulous career and make connections that I have had for a lifetime. There's a real sense of community that surrounds the experience at the University of South Dakota.
We still see people that we met over 50 years ago, and still come back and enjoy the experience on campus. And in recent years, it's even more lively.
It's almost the family values. The ties are still there. The friendships are very keen, very strong. And I think it's something that's very unique to people from South Dakota, and in particular the university.
Those connections, to me, that's kind of South Dakota, and that's okay.
Whether someone graduated in 1977 or 1957 or 2007, you still have that connection. You feel that community. Stand in the middle and look around. You've got Slagle. Slagle is gorgeous. Old Main was a falling down building when I was there. Old Main has been redone with funds. We have a hard roof on the Dakota Dome, which we didn't have. We have a new med school. We have a new business school. The Newharth building has been redone.
A lot of alumni come back who haven't been there for a while, and they can't believe they're looking at the same campus. The new buildings, the renovation of historic buildings, the grounds are really quite remarkable.
I mean, just look at the campus. When kids come to look at a college, those first impressions are really important, I think.
It's just incredible. It's a really good feeling, and it's a really good time to be a student at USD.
The leadership of the University of South Dakota is in great shape.
It always starts at the top, even with what's his name, that Abbott guy.
And he has been such a fabulous leader. We have never had a president of the university like President Abbott. And so, you know, we are so fortunate to have him.
Somebody once told me years ago that there are two kinds of university presidents. There are mercenaries and there are patriots. And Jim Abbott is a patriot. He's there because he wants to be at USD.
You think about the challenges. You need somebody with the vision and the ability to implement the vision, and that is Jim Abbott.
The campaign slogan, Onward, really means to me that this will provide students an opportunity to be able to set themselves up for a fabulous life in South Dakota or wherever their future careers and lives take them.
We're attracting very high-quality students. Students realize and see that, hey, I can get a scholarship here that's just of equal quality of going to a top 5 university.
To see these people and meet them and hear their stories and see, you know, the impact and enthusiasm that they express. And then, you know, as that happens, you do more.
And it's just a really great feeling for me to know that I have a university that cares enough to give as much as they do to me.
I think one of the things that USD does is it takes students from around the state, around the region, and prepares them to compete at whatever level they choose to. The education that I got that was as good as any that you would find in the country.
I think it's just in your heart. I mean, I never not loved the university. The experience, the education that I got, the friends that I made. When you have a good experience like that, you just always think of it in a very fond way and will always love the university.
By having the scholarships, I was able to focus on school and make school my job and be able to have more free time for extracurriculars, student organizations. Scholarships are really what helped create my university experience.
The university was so key to setting me up for a successful career and a successful life that I don't feel I would have been able to do that without the benefit of an education at USD. So because it's so important to me, I really feel that I want to give back.
We took so much from it. I think it's only fair, almost a quid pro quo, that it's a pleasure and a really a gift and a reward to give back.
Alumni can't think that it's going to be everybody else that's going to contribute to the university. It has to be a total effort.
I think we all should be proud of being graduates in the university. I think we've got a very good education, in my opinion, and we owe something back.
You want it to be successful. You want the campaign to make the mark and exceed. You're proud of what's taken place and you feel like, well, maybe I had a little bit to, helping move that along too.
It's one way to reach out and touch the future. The campaign has a preliminary goal of $250 million, and I think it will meet that and exceed that in the end. I just see nothing but good things in the future. I'm very proud of what we've accomplished, and I think 20 years from now, people will look back and say, well, they did okay back by 2014, but we're even better in 2034. So I hope I live that long.
Whether you have given back in the form of monetary contributions or just by you being here this evening, it shows the commitment already. And it shows me that the university is not just 4 years, it's for life.
To me, it's a spirit of being a South Dakotan, being a lifelong coyote, and actually paying it forward to the students that will follow us for the next 150 years.
If you feel that you're part of the South Dakota community, that the money you donate, whether it goes to a scholarship or a professor or a building, I mean, it's really a way of giving back to the state. And if you feel like I feel that I benefited from the actions of a lot of people whose names I never knew, then it's a way of continuing that tradition.